Hello, my name is Emma Philley. I am a mother of two elementary school, or elementary age boys. And today I just wanted to discuss with you how a parent, it's policy number, I believe, 2021P, section 2000. And it's just how a parent can ask for reconsideration of materials, specifically books, but there's also media in there as well. And so the first part of the policy I really liked. In reading it, I believe you guys have just redone it, and so in reading it, it does state that any staff of the district or community member may request a meeting with the teacher librarian to discuss and review any books that they feel are inappropriate in any way. And so that's the informal part, and I really like that. It doesn't say that you have to be a parent, and it doesn't say that you have to have a student at that school that you're requesting. So anybody, any community member can do that, and I love that. So thank you for that transparency. Then the next part that I wanted to talk about, it says, so after this meeting, a parent, if they're not getting the level of agreement or involvement that they're requesting, then they can move on to the formal portion of it, which is where they fill out a form, and that goes to you, Corey, to your office. And part of that form that they sign and go over, it says that there's this little part that says that the caveat is that the complainant must have read the entire piece before submission. And I agree, because you don't want people to take things out of context. I understand you don't want just pieces here and there. But I feel that this would make it extremely difficult for community members where English is their second language. And so I'm not really sure. I can understand why that's put in, but how, if somebody would prefer to speak and read in Spanish, how are they going to be able to do that part? It just seems like a stumbling block. And then the last part of the policy, this is really the part that I found to be most disturbing. It's almost in the fine print. It's the very last couple of lines. It's kind of like in a credit card application, right? It's the part at the bottom, and it says materials will not be. It says that the decision regarding challenged materials will not be subject to reconsideration for a minimum of 3 years. So really, this is just a warning to community members that if you do put in a request for formal reconsideration of any materials, be prepared to defend yourself. Do your homework, because the decision on that particular material is final for 3 years. And I feel like that creates an environment of distrust that your decisions are final, and then also it brings up a lot of questions.
Thank you.
Okay. More to come.